Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the West Coast. My name is Miguel Marquez, and I'm a ranger at Don Edwards San Francisco Bay National Wildlife Refuge. And today we're super excited to be talking about Agents of Discovery, the new mobile gaming app, which is really cool. You can download it off any smartphone or device on Google Play Store or the App Store. Agents of Discovery is a 3D augmented reality geo-triggered app that gets you outside, gets you active, and get you engaged in the world around you. It's a great way to turn screen time into green time and learn all about the areas around you and across the world. So we encourage you to get outside, download the app, and explore the world around you. We are participating along with other beautiful agencies and outdoor areas, cities, counties, state parks, national parks, wildlife refuges all around the Bay. For the Bay Area Explorer campaign. The Bay Area Explorer campaign encourages you to visit and explore your own backyard. So go out and learn, play, have fun, and interact with the surrounding world. The Bay Area Explorer campaign starts today, July 29th, and goes till September 9th. We are very excited to be partnering with BART, a lot of our missions and a lot of our locations around the Bay, and we are connected by BART. So it's a great way to explore and get engaged in these missions and explore your backyard. So get on BART, come check us out, and explore the Bay Area in a different way that you've ever explored before. So remember, download the app on any Google device or the Apple Store. Once you download the device, turn on your GPS. You can go to each location. Once you're at the site, whether it's a National Wildlife Refuge, whether it's the city of Danville, the city of South San Francisco, once you're on the app, the GPS will open up those missions. It will pop up on your phone, click that mission, and then start learning, exploring, and moving outside around the world around you. Once you challenge yourself and finish some of these missions and challenges, you'll have some very, very cool prizes. We'll get into that later. And like I said, we are BARTable. These missions in the Bay Area is BARTable. And I'll pass it over to Jill. She's going to talk a little bit more about BART and how you can get involved.
Thank you, Miguel. Hello, my name is Jill, and I'm coming to you from the San Francisco Bay Area Rapid Transit, which we call BART. We connect 5 counties of the Bay Area together on our subway system. And we're really excited to be part of Agents of Discovery. We have a couple of missions that we have on the game. We can take you, one is on the East Bay that will take you from our Lake Merritt to our Bayfair stations with some points to look for along the way, wildlife, some fun facts, and another that is on the South San Francisco side that will take you from our Millbrae to Daly City station that additionally tells you about some fun facts of that area. Again, we're excited to be part of this and hope that we give you some fun things that you'll learn along your route. And now let me introduce you to Candace.
Hi there. I'm Candace Lacroix. I'm the Natural Resource Specialist here at the City of South San Francisco. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about the prizes that you can win whenever you're participating in the Bay Area Explorer campaign. All of the missions that you participate in do have their own unique prizes that you can actually use the interactive map on this Agents of Discovery website here to learn about how to pick up each of your prizes. And then we, during the campaign, have some additional really neat prizes. We have actually a raffle going on. So if you're able to complete 3 of the missions throughout the Bay Area, you'll be entered into a raffle to win tickets to the Bay Area Discovery Museum. If you complete 5 missions, then you'll be entered into a raffle to win a 3-month pass to Curie Odyssey. And if you complete 7 missions, you'll be able to be entered into the raffle for tickets to the Oakland Zoo. And then for our grand prize, if you make it all around the day and complete 9 missions, then you'll be entered in to win tickets to see the Giants play on September 27th. It'll be the San Francisco Giants versus the Colorado Rockies. So make sure that you use that interactive map to collect all the prizes that you've earned and complete as many missions as possible so that you can be entered in to win these awesome grand prizes that we have. So there's the interactive map that you can see there. And whenever you click on those individual icons, then you can find directions on how to arrive at each of those locations. And all you have to do, as Miguel said, is download the app, make your way. Maybe you can use the BART to get there and play to your heart's desire. So I'll go ahead and pass it back to Miguel over at Don Edwards.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Super cool missions. Really, really excited to get out and play for a chance to win those missions. Some great opportunities. And what I'll do now is we're going to go down and explore the bay from the North Bay to the East Bay, all the way down to Monterey County. And we're going to go over to Santa Cruz County Parks. You want to take it away?
Hi, this is Anna from Santa Cruz County Parks. I'm here at the Heart of Soquel. It's a cute little trail that's in the city of Soquel. It is between a neighborhood and a downtown area. So it's a really cute little trail to go and do. You can do it with family or on your own. And we're super close to a bunch of local businesses, so restaurants, places to have a drink or have some food. So you can make a whole thing out of it and not just end your hike with going back to your car. So some things about this park that are pretty cool is that this one is a newer trail, so it has really well developed pathways. So they're wheelchair friendly, stroller friendly, and great for little kids. So a lot less tripping hazards than although kids trip on pretty much flat ground. We also have all these observation decks here that overlook all the trees and the creek at the bottom. There's also an access to the creek at a certain part of the trail, which will also have a question on your mission for this park. So you will need to be able to access that trail and walk down just a little bit in order to finish your mission here. This is a great trail if you want to have lunch and have a picnic as well. So you can pick up lunch or bring a lunch, and there's picnic areas at the end near the parking lot. And we're also right next to a school. So it's a little bit tucked away. So some people might not even know it's here. I know I didn't know it was here until I started working on this mission. So this was a really tucked away little place in an area you may be traveling to. So I know a lot of people may be coming here that live here, or a lot of you Bay Area people may be visiting our area for the beaches or the trails. So make sure you come out here, try out the Heart of Soquel. We also have missions all across our county. So from Greyhound Rock all the way to Watsonville, we do have two missions in Watsonville. So that's all I'm going to reveal for here for now. So come out and try our mission, see what more you have to learn. And I'm going to pass it back on to you.
All right, thank you. Beautiful Santa Cruz County Park. So we're going to go down to Seacliff State Beach. Leslie, what do you have to say?
Hello, good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us while we launch this really fun Bay Area Explorer campaign. My name is Leslie. I'm one of the educators for California State Parks in the Santa Cruz area. And today I am at Seacliff State Beach with our agent, Paolo. And when you come to Seacliff State Beach, you can join Agents of Discovery in learning all about the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. So here, just off the deck where I'm standing at the visitor center, you'll see that long pier. You can do missions out there having to do with the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. You'll also learn about the animals that benefit from this sanctuary, such as whales, migrating birds, seals, otters. We see all of those animals right from that pier. But you'll also continue to learn about fossils here at Seacliff State Beach by walking along the sand and the cliffs here as well. So if you download Agents of Discovery and the Seacliff State Beach mission and do some of the challenges, I think we have 10 challenges in the mission, and show us at the visitor center that you've attempted to complete some of these challenges, we'll give you a sticker. But if you complete the whole mission, then you get a special Bay Area Explorer patch, just a special one just for Seacliff State Beach location. And yeah, we hope that you come down and you try out these missions and learn about the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary and all the animals that benefit from this sanctuary. So I would like to pass my mic on over to Candice, and she will be talking to you about their mission.
Hi there, Candice again, and I'm here at Sign Hill Park in South San Francisco. And Sign Hill Park is my very most favorite park. You may have seen it when you were driving through the Bay Area because it has giant letters that say South San Francisco, the industrial city. They're right behind me. And most people tell me they're a whole lot bigger than they thought. So if you come to Sign Hill, you can see them for yourself and you can play our Agents of Discovery mission here. The lots of information that you can learn about the ecology here of California coastal prairie, and especially about our endangered butterfly, the mission blue butterfly. So make sure that you make South San Francisco a BART stop on your way through the Bay, and check out Sign Hill Park, or one of our other featured parks, our Sculpture Garden, which is right next to Orange Park, or the SF Bay Trail, where we also have a mission that you can complete. We do have neat prizes like stickers, notebooks, and pins, so you'll get a prize for each mission that you complete. So we hope that you will join us. And I'll go ahead and now pass the mic back to Miguel over at Don Edwards.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Candice. Back over to the East Bay at Don Edwards San Francisco Bay National Wildlife Refuge. Come join me on BART. I take BART and bus and even bike to the refuge. So we're closer than you think. We're wild and we're fun. Come out to Don Edwards National Wildlife Refuge and explore the history, explore the restoration, the trails, and the sights and sounds of a national wildlife refuge in your backyard. We have missions that explore the history of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the history of the National Wildlife Refuge System, and all about conservation, birding, wildlife, and special critical habitat for endangered species. We hope you enjoy the National Wildlife Refuge System, and note that we turned 50 this year. Don Edwards is the first and largest urban national wildlife refuge system in the country. So come check us out. Once you complete the missions, you start at the visitor center at Marshlands Road. You'll learn about the history. And then if you go down to the fishing pier at the Dunbar Fishing Pier, and you can test your luck, explore ways of being a respectful and ethical angler, you'll learn how to fish, catch and release. Once you complete those missions, take a screenshot of your completed missions and challenges and send it over to us. Email that screenshot over to sfbaynwrc@fws.gov, and we'll send you your very own Ranger Egret lapel pin. And I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's a really cool pin. It has Ranger Egret on there, and you can actually collect them all. And once you're done exploring Don Edwards, you go down over, hop back on BART, and Jill's going to talk a little bit more about the BART's mission. Jill, take it away.
Thanks, Miguel. A couple fun things that when you travel BART that you do learn is about how to travel on public transit and how to use it. It is a great system, and there are great historical points along our entire route. When you are traveling between the Lake Merritt and Bay Fair stations, there's a lot to see. You can see the bay. There are a lot of stations in between where we have stops that actually take you to a Major League Baseball stadium. We have stops that take you to a couple of different international airports. We have stops that you'll see a lot of wildlife. You'll see the Bay Area is known, especially with the water that we have all around us, that there is a lot of there's a lot of nature and there's a lot of wildlife that can be seen even when you're traveling by train. We have in the Millbrae to Daly City challenge, there are all kinds of stops and information that will teach you about how we stay green and how we do our part to make and be sustainable. We are an electric system, so you'll learn some facts about that. We hope that it gets you out there and traveling on the train and decide that it's the way for you to go. It's a lot easier than taking a car and a lot less expensive these days. So we're excited that you're going to be utilizing and experiencing the fun that we have out there for you to see and do. And with that, I'm going to send it off to Jacqueline at Santa Clara County Parks.
Thanks, Jill. I'm Jacqueline. Work here as a park interpreter for Santa Clara County Parks in the South Bay, and we actually have 4 different missions I'm excited to tell you about today that are part of the Bay Area Explorer campaign. So one of our missions is at Vasona Lake County Park in Los Gatos, where you can learn about some of the birds that live there and freshwater ecosystems. We have another one in San Jose at Marshall Cottle Park, where you'll learn about the agricultural history of Santa Clara Valley. Another one in San Jose at Hellier, and there you'll learn about habitat conservation. And then our 4th mission is at Mount Madonna, which is in Watsonville in the beautiful redwood forests. So in that mission, you'll learn about the plants and the animals that call that place home. Our website, which is parkhere.org, that's parkhere.org, tells you all information you'd like to know about how long they are, which of our missions are on paved and flat trails, perhaps if a parking fee applies, or if they're nearby to public transit. So definitely check out our website for all those kind of details. All of 4 of our missions are available to play in English and Spanish if you would like. And similar to Don Edwards, we have a little lapel pin. So I'm going to see if maybe you can see it. Perhaps that's a little lapel pin. This is our one with Agent Nudie, the California Newt at you'll get one of these unique lapel pins. All the directions on how to get that are at the end within the app after you finish it. So we're really excited to welcome you out to our missions here in Santa Clara County Parks and to be part of the Bay Area Explorer campaign again this year. I'm going to pass it over to Patrick at the Oakland Zoo to tell you all about the missions they have there.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Great to meet everybody. We're really happy to be here. Oakland Zoo is actually also celebrating, just like some of our colleagues here as part of this campaign. This is our 100-year anniversary at the Oakland Zoo, so we're celebrating our centennial. We've been a part of the East Bay and really happy to serve the community here and at the Bay at large. And so to be part of this Agents of Discovery collaboration is really exciting. At the moment, we have 1 mission that we've got online. We look to build up on that, but our 1 mission is at our newest section of the zoo. It's called the California Trail, which ties in really nicely to this whole campaign. It was built in 2019, and in order to get to the California Trail, you come to the zoo and you take a gondola up into the hills of Nolan Park. And you get off the gondola up top, you have a view of basically the entire bay once you get up there on a clear day. And those are all California native animals. We've got about 50 individual animals, most of them rescues, and all of them that are or were once part of the California landscape. And some of them may surprise you. We've got your typical black bears and your mountain lions, yes. We also have the endangered California condor. We have American bison and jaguars, which a lot of people don't realize used to be part of the California landscape. So come visit the Oakland Zoo, check out our mission at the California Trail. And what we really wanted to do with this mission in particular is share the individual stories of the animals and their rescues in a lot of cases. As an interpreter at the Oakland Zoo, probably the most common question I get is asking about what this individual animal's history is. So we wanted to be able to share that, and this Agents of Discovery app is a really great way to share those stories. Now, if you do come visit the zoo and complete these challenges within the California Trail mission, you can come and show us proof of a completed mission, and you will get a small pack of our Oakland Zoo trading cards. We've got about 50 of them at the moment, and we are building, we keep printing more. And these are all animals that have to do, that are living here at the zoo. Now, you would get a small pack of trading cards of animals that you had just learned about on the mission at the California Trail. So tying it all together thematically. As far as things that you should bring along with you, it is a zoo, and it is kind of hilly, so wear comfortable shoes. Since you're up in the hills, you're going to get exposed to sun and wind, so make sure you just have layers, hats, sunglasses, whatever you might personally need to protect yourself from the elements. There is a restaurant at the California Trail, but it's also really a nice place to bring a picnic. So go with whatever floats your boat in that regard, and spend a nice day at the zoo. Check out our California Trail mission, and then get off and start checking out the missions around the Bay as well, and rack up those completions so that you can get entered into those raffles to get those amazing prizes. With that, I'm going to throw it back to Miguel. Thank you, everybody.
Awesome. Super excited to have the Oakland Zoo be a part of the Bay Area Explorer campaign, along with these other beautiful places to explore. Who knew you can explore, have so much fun, and see these beautiful places in the Bay Area? So again, the Bay Area Explorer campaign starts today, July 29th, and ends September 9th. So we encourage you to get out there, explore the Bay, complete those missions. You can earn badges, stickers, get entered to win Giants games, baseball game tickets, win tickets to the Oakland Zoo. Great ways to win, and some really cool prizes. So again, everyone, grab your water bottle, get your sunscreen. Don't forget your mobile device, download the app, and go out there, explore the Bay Area and explore California. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day and enjoy your day exploring. Bye, everyone.